Hello, hello! Welcome to day 4 of Inspired Impact. I hope you guys are having a fabulous morning. You can see the absolutely amazing sunshine that Melbourne is putting on for us today. It is a wee bit windy though, so I've tried to get a bit out of the wind so that you can actually hear me. Welcome. Oh, what a fabulous, fabulous morning it is to be alive. And today we're talking about your glass ceiling. So I feel like that's very, very apt. Hopefully by now you've gone back and caught the replays of the first 3 days of Inspired Impact, because my goal for you through these 5 days of mindset hacks, for you to really be able to step out of the mindset spot that you're in and really start to make the impact that you desire, is for you to realize the places where you can get stuck in your head, and have some tools and techniques, just a little bit of a toolkit at your fingertips to be able to deal with those as they come up, and start to form a habit, flex those muscles about being able to be really aware of your thoughts and your thought processes and how that's impacting upon your actions and ultimately your business. That is my goal for you, so that you can start being inspired, that you can have inspired impact in your business and through your business in terms of the impact you want to be making. So on day 1, we talked about your beliefs. My scarf is totally running away. And we talked about how those beliefs that you hold, the subconscious beliefs about whether something is or isn't possible, about whether you can or can't do things, and how they're holding you back and how they will stop you from actually getting results. Day 2, we talked about fear and acknowledging your fear and getting comfortable with your fear and being able to have some hacks in place that you can use to get on top of that and start to take the power away from the fear that's been holding you back, and even just recognizing them when they're there, getting comfortable with it, not letting it stop you and take your power away. Yesterday we talked about trust and learning to really trust yourself, learning to trust what's possible for you, learning to trust your capability, learning to trust even your integrity with yourself, that you will do the things that you say you're going to do, and thinking about the actions that you're going to take to improve your trust in yourself. It's something that you can absolutely do the same way that we build trust with another person, you build trust with yourself. And today we are talking about your glass ceiling, and I bet you didn't even know that it was there. So I've got some great, or hopefully really insightful pointers for you today. But before I get started, if you haven't signed up, these videos are going to come down at the end of the week. So there is a link, it's a bit.ly link /inspired impact. And when you sign up there, you'll get a link to the training page where I'm uploading each day's videos, and you will have forever access to those, or whatever forever means in the online world today, but I'm not intending to take it down. And so that you can go back and revisit and just kind of sense check in on what you're doing. And I'm also super excited today to be opening up registration for the free masterclass that I will be doing next week. My whole goal in doing Inspired Impact this week is to set you up for success for when you take tangible, practical, pragmatic action in your business. And the way to get success is to deal with your mindset and have a system or a process that you put in place to generate results in a reliable way. And so that's what I'm teaching you in my masterclass. So it's my 5-step super effective strategy for how to create a 5-figure product launch. Now, that is something that you sign up for if you're committed to taking action, if you want to get results in your business, if you are ready to go on that journey, if you are ready to fail, if you are ready to learn and ready to grow, then sign up for the masterclass. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a do these 5 steps and you will instantly have a 5-figure product launch. It's saying these are the logical steps that you need to take to create a product that people will want to buy, and to build an audience and engagement, and be able to sell that product again and again, and to build it up quickly, because you've got a rinse and repeat process that you're learning from. And so I'm going to be super honest, and I'm going to be I'm not going to hold back in terms of what it takes. Business takes effort. And if you're ready to take that effort, and you're ready to tackle your mindset, and you're ready to rinse and repeat and just keep experimenting and trying and testing and improving and taking action consistently in your business, then it's absolutely the masterclass for you. So that's a bit.ly link as well. The link is above this video, and it is bit.ly/5-figure product. I cannot wait to see you inside. I'm so excited about the value that I've got lined up for you in that masterclass. All right, so your glass ceiling. One of the things that was a massive realization for me early on in my corporate career was that oftentimes the glass ceiling that we think is there is not necessarily being placed there by other people. You have a core identity that you believe of yourself, and it's something that's really deep. It's founded in a whole bunch of the stuff that's happened in life, and it's where your subconscious beliefs and self-belief about what is and isn't possible comes from. And it's basically the things that you hold true. It's the things that you fundamentally believe about yourself and your identity. So if you fundamentally believe that you are meant to be an employee and that you are meant to earn at a particular level, and if you don't really identify with somebody who has a different life than that, then no matter what you do, that is where you are going to exist. It's a glass ceiling that your belief systems place upon you. Now, that's not, doomsday prediction. Like with anything, we can change our core beliefs. We just need to be really committed to being self-aware. You need to really understand where some of those beliefs are, and you need to be willing to examine them. We're very, very, very good at hiding from the unpleasant stuff. We're very good at hiding from the things that might be a bit tough. We're very good at fooling ourselves, and we're very good at talking the talk but not walking the walk in a fundamentally connected way. I would love for you to tell me if this is resonating with you. Do you know what? I'm not even going to ask it as a question. You know. I know you do. If you were to sit quietly with yourself and really be introspective about the things that you believe about yourself and what's possible. This wind is trying to blow me away. It's really refreshing, but not helpful for a live. Then you will know that there are some foundational beliefs there. It was such a realization for me to realize that I was constricting myself. It was my behaviors and my attitudes and my perspectives that were keeping me where I was at. And whenever I made a choice to change that reality and fundamentally shift what I believed about myself, I saw an absolute uptick in what I was able to achieve. And that has happened consistently throughout the 20 years so far of my career. And so I know this to be true, and I've experienced it again in the last 18 months. So I say to you, really spend some time examining your core belief of yourself. Ultimately, nobody can control your existence except for you. And I can hear all the yeah buts bubbling up inside you. Yes, but this person, and yes, but that person, and this is the behaviour. And Nicole, I know you think you're right, but you honestly don't understand my situation. And it's different for you. You've clearly got, some kind of polished life. It's just not true. It's really not. And it's a hard truth to accept that we do actually have the ability to influence our reality. We have the ability to influence how we show up every single day. We have the ability to influence how we make ourselves available for opportunity. We have the ability to influence our choices, where we choose to take up an opportunity that's in front of us. We have the ability to tap into our intuition. But it takes diligence and bravery. It takes so much courage. And I know that you have the courage within you because you're a mum. And I don't think that there is anything in my life that has demanded the degree of courage that it takes to show up as the mum that I really want to be every single day. And I know that you do that too. So you've got the tools, you've got what it takes, you've got that courage within you. And you are perfectly positioned to meet the destiny that is right for you. You just need to match the two together. Find the courage to think about your core identity. Find the courage to think about the way that you've let your experiences shape you, that you've let your fears shape you, that you've let those subconscious beliefs shape the action that you take, and choose to do it differently. Now, I'm not saying that it's an overnight, wonder thing. What I'm saying this week and every day this week, the whole point that I'm making is that you have the ability to flex that muscle around knowing yourself and influencing how all of these elements impact you. And if you learn to do that it's a daily thing. We learn and grow and make mistakes and succeed every single day in a million tiny little ways. And that's so incredibly powerful. Yesterday, I had a number of experiences that were really challenging for me. I had an interaction with a colleague which didn't go well, and which cycled out of control really quickly. And I was kind of watching it happen, thinking, how on earth did we get to this place so fast? And it really upset me. But that left me with an opportunity. Well, what was my responsibility in how that went? How have I contributed to that situation? Only I can control the way that I'm reacting. Only I can control the way that I then move forward with that person. Only I can control the humility and the sensitivity that I bring to whatever the right solution is for that situation. And you have that same power for every situation that you find yourself in. And often that means, finding the courage to do the thing that is hardest, because that's probably the most character building thing that you can do. And in my career, I have consistently been able to achieve seven figures in sales year on year throughout my the last 5 and 10 years of my career. And I've seen really amazing growth and development through my business since I started Nicole to Work Coaching at the start of this year. And I really do attribute that to constantly being willing to examine and correct. But it also takes community, and it takes mentorship, and it takes being willing to work with someone and have someone ask you the hard questions and be honest with yourself about the answers. Even if you don't want to be honest with that person, being willing to do that, that's the difference maker. That's what has helped me grow my career really with what hasn't felt like a huge amount of effort. And I know that's not true, and an outsider looking in would say, are you kidding? You've been working like a maniac. But how it felt to me inside it has been different, and it will be the same for you. And it's been the same with my business. And so if you can really harness the power that you've got, harness the potential that you've got, elevate your thinking, challenge your core beliefs, change that core identity. It doesn't have to be, this I'm a completely different human tomorrow. You make little changes every single day that prove to yourself, build your self-trust, tackle your fear, and change who you really think you are. And if you do that in an environment of support and you do that in this incredible community of people who are like-minded, who are on a similar journey, then that's what the game changer is. That and amazing mentorship. Those are the things that will help you level up. Because like I said when I started in the first video this week, you can learn business, you can learn online marketing, there are only so many ways to skin this cat, yeah? You just mix and match all the techniques and find the way that works for your ideal client, and we've talked a lot about that. It's this stuff that is really fundamental to you shifting the results that you're seeing. And so that is where the Empowered CEO Academy is coming from. I will be opening registration, application really, not just anybody can get in. I want to know that it's right for you. It's not about just taking people's money and hoping for the best. And so I will be meeting one-on-one with each person who applies for the Empowered CEO Academy, just to make sure that it's a really good fit for you. But it is about mentorship, it's about community, it's about learning and growing together, but taking massive action in your business during that 8 to 12 week period of the academy, the structured part of the academy, and meeting weekly and doing things in your business which are going to shift you forward, all the while fundamentally addressing the mindset shifts that we need to do to be really successful and to totally up level. So it's going to be so incredibly powerful. I am so excited and so moved that I have this opportunity to work with people. It has been an incredible experience working with the Conflicted to Confident ladies over the last month, and seeing some of the transformation that they are already growing into as part of the group coaching that we've been doing. So look out for that. Applications are going to open next Thursday for the Empowered CEO Academy. But in the meantime, tomorrow is day 5 and we are talking about the Empowered You. I'm pulling it all together, wrapping it all up so that you can really get some massive action happening in terms of inspiring yourself to shift your thinking. Hey Annette, how you going? Join me same time, same bat channel tomorrow morning so that I can finish it up, and I will find somewhere less windy to do tomorrow's live. And if you haven't, as I said, these videos are not staying up after Friday, so you want to go and sign up for the bit.ly link /inspired impact so that you have permanent access to go back and watch them whenever you need to. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to go and get on with my day and find my scarf and my coffee cup, all of which has gone a bit haywire while I've been chatting to you. And I'll talk to you all later on. Mwah. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.